So Trump was in Warren, Michigan yesterday, which gave him the majority of the votes in the last presidential election. And he sat there, or he stood there, I don't know what the fuck it was, and lied his ass off. There was an interview with Terry Moran that was from ABC that was on television yesterday. And in that interview, even though Moran tried to nail this slippery little fucker down, Trump did his usual shit, looking right into Moran's face and lying his ass off. The price of eggs is down. They're actually up. Price of gasoline is down. It's actually up. I mean, just on and on and on. Every single thing that this filthy bastard said he was going to do during his campaign, which most people probably realize it was just horse shit, because Trump has never done anything he said he would do except violate the Constitution, stomp on the laws of this country, avoid responsibility. Those are the things that the toilet rat does, and he does them quite well, doesn't he? So the toilet rat's having a little bit of difficulty. He really is, as he enters the second 100 days now, right? His support is in the toilet. The economy is tanking. Egg prices are actually up. His cabinet is chock-a-block with bullshit, scandals, infighting, pushing each other around, screaming, embarrassing gaffes. But don't worry. Not to worry. That's how Daily Kos puts it. Not to worry. Fox News, the leading right-wing propaganda machine, is here to help. And then the Kos lays out what happened Monday night on a broadcast on the Fox sewer conducted by Little Toilet Rat Jr., Sean Hannity, and, Trump confidant. Oh, Sean and the Toilet Rat, yep. Anyway, while they were doing their little chit-chat, the Fox sewer scrolled on the screen a series of Trump's so-called accomplishments in the first 100 days. A quick look at that list shows that the Fox sewer has lowered the bar considerably for the toilet rat. And, as Kos points out, that network's definition of accomplishment would likely be laughed out of the room if it were any other president. So, let me share with you what was scrolled on the screen at the Fox sewer Monday night. Among the most ridiculous accomplishments, ending federal support for paper straws. Trump's executive order on this vital issue laid out federal policy, but it did not force individual companies to change their straw usage. Halting production of the penny. Not exactly on par with lowering gas prices, to be sure. Designating English as the official U.S. language. Trump's executive order, which upended more than 249 years of U.S. tradition, is not an official designation, which would have to be passed by Congress. The establishment of an energy dominance council, likely just another move to spite Joe Biden. Trump is undoing any and all climate progress in pursuit of dying industries like coal. Establishing Doge. Baby cultist Elon Musk's so-called Department of Government Efficiency is one of the key reasons the public doesn't like Trump. Establishing the White House Faith Office. This task force dedicated to, quote, eradicating anti-Christian bias, end quote, is led by neo-fascist televangelist and Trump spiritual advisor Paula White. Declassifying files related to the assassination of John F. Kennedy. But somehow the toilet rat forgot to declassify the files relating to Jeffrey Epstein. The establishment of a, quote, strategic Bitcoin reserve, end quote. Apparently, that was done to clear the way for more cryptocurrency crime. renaming the Gulf of Mexico to be the Gulf of America. Most nations are refusing to go along with this, which was also rejected by the Associated Press, leading Trump to ban them from covering events. Trump getting his cabinet confirmed. This is one of the most basic functions of a presidency. And the Fox bullet points didn't note the embarrassing withdrawal of Matt Gaetz' nomination for Attorney General after allegations of wink, wink, nudge, nudge, sexual misconduct. Reinstating military members released after refusing the COVID-19 vaccine. The toilet rat has embraced dangerous anti-vaccine policy despite the massive death toll from COVID-19 as he tried to downplay the severity of the virus in his last term. And then Fox's list also highlighted bigoted policies that Trump has initiated, like the attempt to ban transgender children from school sports, cuts to gender-affirming care, the revocation of student visas based on whether or not they involved in political dissent. And the Fox sewer also apparently believes that Trump's tariff policy, which has tanked global markets, is an accomplishment. And the little shit Hannity also listed anti-Semitic Trump's cuts to college funding under the guise of fighting anti-Semitism. Hannity called that an accomplishment. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fox News' top propagandist and cheerleader, well, Fox News is top propagandist. And this list of supposed accomplishments proves that the network is once again grasping at straws, but not paper ones, right? Jesus Christ. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. You know, the Progressive Voices Network brings you commercial-free commentary from today's leading progressive radio hosts and pundits, like me, Mike Malloy, 24 hours a day. I'm not your typical old guy from the 80s or the 90s talk radio host, and Progressive Voices is not your typical talk radio network. It's a listener-supported nonprofit with no corporate control whatsoever over our broadcast. So hosts like me, Mike Malloy, are free to rant and scream and carry on about whatever we like. We're often controversial, but we're never boring. Weeknights, 9 p.m. in the East, 6 p.m. in the West on the Progressive Voices Network. Always progressive, always on. I'm Mike Malloy. Keep it lit.